I'm born day 11.
The period that's causing you to make you want to give up. See, the devil has one mission only, is to
4 different exercises, 4 times each.
That's the devil's only job.
Goblet squats.
If he can get you to give up,
12.
You have been robbed of your destiny. If he can get you to become a criminal, he robs you of your destiny. If he gets you to never follow your dream, chase your dream, he robs
12 goblet
you of your
squats.
destiny. If he causes you to think that this is all my life is, he has caused you to rob you of your destiny. You just have to understand that Satan has one job, to rob you of your destiny. When you have thoughts that are negative, that's not God. That's Satan. He's doing everything he can to keep you from being who God made you to be. You got to get focused, man. You got to understand that this hard time that you're going through is everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. Every trial and tribulation you go through prepares you for the life God has for you. All the hard times. First of all, let me just say just one last thing. I gotta take this picture. You cannot name one single thing that God has not brought you through. If he hasn't brought you through it, he's currently pulling you through it right now. And you know how I know that's true? Because you're sitting in here.
30 seconds rest.
Everything you ever thought you would not make it through, you got past it. Now, if you're currently going through something right now, guess what? You're going to get past that too. It always works that way. You always do.
When you have a dream, and the dream isn't something you dream and it happens. The dream is something you never knew was going to happen in your life. When you have a dream, it doesn't often come at you screaming in your face. Dreams always come from behind you, not right between your eyes. It sneaks up on you. Sometimes the dream always whispers, it never shouts. Very hard to hear. So you have to, every day of your lives, be ready to hear what whispers in your ear. It very rarely shouts.
You gotta feed your mind every day. If you don't feed your mind, life just starts to happen.
Everybody always asks me, E.T., what was it like being homeless? I don't remember. What was it like eating out of trash cans? I don't remember. I ain't on that. Let me tell y'all the hardest part of my life. The hardest part of my life was not being homeless. I ain't had no dreams or no goals. I didn't want nothing. Eating out of trash cans wasn't the hardest thing I've ever done. The hardest thing I ever did was get my GED, go to college, study every doggone day and still fail.
Damn.
That's hard. That's hard. When you writing a paper for 3-4 weeks, you turn it in and you still get a 2.0. That's hard. It's hard when you're in a library and you study it and you read and you take the test and you get a 55. That's hard. So what I want you to understand about the breakthrough is that 90% is work, but the last 10%, that's fight. Listen to me. You don't get a breakthrough by working. You get a breakthrough when you fight. And I had to fight. I had to stay up all night.
It's not what happened that determines the quality or the quantity of your life. And the reason is because what happens to about everybody. No different.
Let's bang out these 10. 10 goblet squats.
It's a common event of happening. And I found out that the same things can happen to 2 different people. One gets rich and one stays poor. Why is that? It's because it's not what happens, but rather, it's what you do that changes everything.
That it's necessary for us to begin to look at the future and know that it's possible that we can have our dream. Yes, it is. Other people have done it, then we can do it. We failed a lot of times. Well, a lot of other folks failed, and eventually they came back and they succeeded. So it's possible we can have what we want. And we know that we want to get it, it's necessary. That we align ourselves with people that think like we do, it's necessary. We get negative, do-nothing people out of our life, it's necessary. We never stop learning and growing and developing ourselves, it's necessary that we never give up. We know that it's you, it's me. It's being responsible for our stuff and deciding that we're going to keep on keeping on. That we're going to find a way to win or find a way to make it happen. And we know
30
it's
seconds
hard.
after press.
Yes, it's hard. It's hard. And we will do it hard. And once we do it hard,
Leg day, Ironborn.
it was worth
Day number
it.
11.
Once you discover it was worth it, it is done.
There is another level.
One more.
The only reason you keep saying there isn't is you feel so exhausted about where you are. But
There's another level.
Professor God is just testing you because there is another level. If this is good, giant jump to excellence, giant start good, poor to good to excellence.
8.
There's a level where all your dreams are realized. There's a level that you always dream about. It is real. It has not gone away. But it takes that extra burst when you think there's nothing left. There's no way. You tried everything 10 million times and you keep going. It's almost like God is saying, if you keep hitting this wall enough times, I will see that you will not stop, that you are filled with that level of determination, faith, and courage, and then the door opens and you get to that next level. Most people don't know this. The next level is just 5 millimeters above. And it's called outstanding, ladies and gentlemen. Outstanding. What's it called?
Outstanding.
What's it called? What's it called? Outstanding, magnificent, unstoppable, extraordinary, not excellent. It's a different level. It's a level where you are not one of the best, you are the best. And you know what's amazing? You only have to be 2 millimeters.
60 seconds after press. Then we're doing forward lunges. 6 on each side.
The economics, the freedom, the spirit, it's all there. What Jerry Maguire called the quad, baby. All of it. And it's just 2 million years above, and most excellent people give up because they're exhausted. And there's some people who go, the harder I hit it, the more I hit it, sooner or later it's going down. I'm not stopping. And when you do that enough, it pops open.
At the end of my life, the Lord's going to go, hey, by the way, this guy over here, this is the man you could have been. This is the person you were born to be. This would have been your dream. This is where you would have gone, what you would have seen, what you would have helped, what you would have changed. This would have been your book. Meet him. My dream in my life is that when I meet that person, we're not total strangers. You don't want to get to the end of your life, and that character is a total stranger to you. You know damn well there's going to be a funeral for you someday. And at that funeral, there's going to be a sense in the spirit of what you could have become. The woman, the man you could have become. And every day, those decisions you make to max out your life are chasing that person. See, you know what I want at the end of my life when I meet him? I want to be at Dennis twins. Ted and Ed are going to meet each other someday. And I'm going to say, hey, man, good to see you. Been chasing you, man. He's going to go, I've been watching you. You're exactly like me, man. We're identical twins. You maxed out your damn life. Congratulations.
You simply look closely to yourself. It would be nice if someone just gave you this, gave you this, gave you this. It would be nice if everyone did their job exactly as they're supposed to do it. But here's what you got to do. Primarily rely on yourself. Primarily say, I'm the person responsible. And I will learn the necessary skills so that I can help people learn their skills. If I need lots of people to do certain things to build my organization, that is what I must have. But I've got to be the final backstop. I've got to be the final one that people can rely on. So that if this is missed and this is missed, I can catch up. I can fill the gap. I can do the job. We have to do it when we conduct meetings. We have to do it when we conduct training. We have to do it when we're in a class of just a few.
5 per leg.
What someone might have missed, we're there to fill in. Self-reliance. Primarily, we're learning to count on yourself. So that you can do this. Never complain and never explain.
When you have real reverence for life, when you have a deep gratitude and appreciation, I like a deep gratitude and appreciation for life, you don't hold on to a lot of yesterdays. You notice the changing fall colors now. You notice the free space that you have now. You notice
5 per
the
leg.
time and the choices and the opportunities available to you now. Yesterday's not such a big deal. You don't hold the baggage. And here's how you know if you're holding baggage. You know in your heart There's baggage there when you keep playing small. When you keep minimizing yourself to other people in your current situation, that's because the self showing up is the self lugging the baggage, feeling bad about themselves, letting it weigh down. When you're free and spirited in this moment, when you're truly present, free from yesterday, like when you're present right here, that authenticity, that spirit shines through. And listen, the same people who completely shut you down yesterday, when they go to shut you down today, you go, hey, that's not okay. Maybe the old you let them shut you down. The new you, today you, the old you let them shut you down because you had hurts and feelings and old stories and you labeled yourself differently and you let yourself be put in your place by somebody. Today, the place you've been put on is a fresh ground of earth. Today, the place that you've been put in is this moment. And this moment doesn't reek of yesterday. When the sun set yesterday, it set. When the sun rose this morning, it was fresh. There were new birds around your house, not old birds. They moved on too. You gotta kind of get it in your mind at some point that this day, if you have real reverence for life, you don't live the day as you did in high school. Because if you have reverence for life, you recognize that all those struggles brought you here. But all those struggles were necessary to make a new you, a fresh you. That you gotta release some of those hurts, man. And those pains, girl. And those stories, my friends. Because they're old. And how can you possibly touch the rim of your potential of the future? How are you gonna get lift to be able to leap up there and grab it when you got 40 pounds of old stories of stupid stuff you did in high school, or the way they treated you when you were 10, or the way they talked to you when you were 30? Like, you're in a different place now. And you need to be in this place light on your feet. Because some of you think, like, the truth is right now, you need to be able to adapt. I mean, the world's in chaos. You need to be light on your feet, right? Like, have you ever taken dance classes before? When you're heavy on your feet, it's because your body moves in the old ways. The more you learn to be present in the moment, the more you get light on your feet. And all of a sudden now, when your partner turns this way, boom, you can go that way. Because you're not thinking about the way you went 100 times ago. You're there with that person dancing. And now it's real, it's alive, and you're creating something new and unique between you.
Forward
you need to do that at the moment. Like now. Like the chaos of the world and the abundance of the world and the opportunities of the world have never been intersecting the way that they are right now.
Rest. Next, we're gonna hit up the single leg deadlifts. Awesome. Keep going.
Stitch Fix knows your taste is indescribable. So instead of putting it in words, we're putting it in a store. Shop a selection that's so you right now and the you you're becoming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store. We're so...
Single leg deadlift. 5 each leg.
Talk to God often. Even if you're not perfect. Just talk to him every day.
I'm gonna do them this way. I'm gonna show you.
You don't have to be in the same faith I'm in, or you ain't got to call God the same thing I call him. But listen to me, you do have to call him though. It's not gonna make your life easy. Faith don't make it easy. Faith makes it possible. All you want is the strength to get through your life. On the days that I feel like I'm not gonna make it, on the days that it feels like I can't endure anymore, I think back on my track record for surviving all my bad days. And so far, surviving all my bad days, my track record is 100%.
You know how you survive? Because you're still here.
It ain't about the money. I know a lot of very, very rich people that's miserable. Not happy at all. I can bet you most of you are happier than most of the people I know. And I know some very, very wealthy people. And money don't make you happy. It helps you through a lot of situations. You know the only thing about money? Money takes all your purpose and turns it into that's what we do.
Hamstrings are a little bit sore from yesterday's back exercise. Had to do deadlifts for the back. So stretching them out today is going to be good.
But I'll tell you the truth right now. The problems I got right now,
5 again each leg.
I'll take it.
These are 15-pound weights.
Because the problems I had when I was homeless,
Single leg deadlift, y'all. Requires balance,
money gonna change your life.
focus, you know.
All of you gonna get more. But you gotta ask for it.
5 each leg.
But if that's your desire to get more of it, you gotta ask God for it. If you want to be happy and successful, you gotta ask God for it. Most people don't have the life of their dreams because you don't ask God for it. You have not because you ask not. If you up your ask, he will up his give. If you change what you ask God for, he immediately changes what he gives to you. You don't need an education to be successful. I flunked out of school. What God has for you, quit tying it in education. People kill me. I know people got 2 degrees, people go back to school and get another one. If you got 2 of them that ain't working for you, why would you go get another one of them? I know people that's mastered and PhD up, ain't even working. You don't need that. I'm telling you, man, your whole success.
I mean, if you want to be a doctor, you know, you won't need it, but
you can simplify this by getting in touch with your creator. That's your key, man. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. You just gotta quit tripping while you're in the process. Because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when it gets you on the other side of it, you're gonna see exactly why it went that way. And you're gonna be okay with it. But quit tripping during the process.
4 each leg, y'all.
Oh,
Single leg
Lord,
deadlift.
why me? You ain't the only one. Oh Lord, why me? You ain't the only one. Oh Lord, why I lose my job? You ain't the only one unemployed. Pull yourself together and quit tripping because you in the process. God is processing you. He ain't through with you. If he was through with you, you would not wake up in the morning. He gonna fix it. Everything is going. First of all, let me tell you this right here. Why are you tripping? I look back on my life and all that I've been through. So stuff I'm currently going through, I have built up enough reservoir that living in the car taught me that this ain't it. So the things I'm going through now, I know this ain't it. That he gonna come get me in a minute. So all I gotta do is sit tight. I ain't in a bad place. Now I ain't where I wanna be. The spot I'm in is better than where I was. I ain't homeless.
3.
Everything that's happening to you is God's process.
Next. Single leg
Every
deadlift,
moment
3
you
to
have,
5.
He just processing. That's all he's doing. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. And if you need to be tough when you get to where you're going, then he gonna toughen you. If you gotta be more caring along the way, he gonna let you have some trials come your way that's gonna have to produce that in you. See, the route you on right now is the route you got to take. And it's very uniquely yours. This thing you going through, this is just uniquely yours. You just gotta understand you ain't the only one. You're the only one going through it. Now in the order that it's gonna happen, that's yours. You have not because you ask not. It simply say you have not because you ask not. But you don't ask because you ain't got that together. When you ask God for something, quit tripping. He got it from you.
1 exercise left.
God can't give you what you want because you want to hold on to what you got. You all in the way.
They're calf
Now you telling
raises.
him how to bless you.
4
You
sets
tell
after this
God
minute
how to
break.
bless you. It's a simple process. The only reason I'm telling you this because this is how I made it. I just do me. I'm just being me. I stay uniquely who I am because you are okay just the way you are. Because God made you uniquely who you are. He wanted you to be just like you are. See, God made us very different. This God we got, God is amazing. He created you so individual. Do you know that it's close to 8 billion people on earth now? Do you know that it's almost 8 billion people on the earth? Do you know how many billions of people have died? Do you know that if you dig up all them people that have died, and all the people that are presently here, and every last one of them that he gonna make in the future, not one of you have the same fingerprint. Who do that?
14.
Who could?
14, 14, 12, and I think 10.
Who could possibly be so precise in his infinite wisdom that he created you so uniquely that ain't no two people got the same fingerprint? That's crazy. That's real crazy.
That is
I
crazy.
got in Amway when I
No
was
two people got the same fingerprint.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
Super
My
crazy.
distributor was this guy named, my sponsor was a guy named John Walker.
So it's 14, 14, 12, 12.
I got laid off. I wasn't working, so I didn't have a reason. Every single morning at 5:30 on the dot, my phone would ring. I pick up the phone. Steve, this is John Walker. How you doing, man? It's gonna be a great day. How you feeling?
Just switching. This is Bob Proctor. I like him. This is 3 hours. It's something about how to activate the law of attraction.
Want to be happy? Build a life, not just a business. Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and this channel was created
14.
to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something more inside you too. You've got Michael Jordan level genius at something. So today, let's live your best belief life and get some incredible motivation from the one and only Bob Proctor. Enjoy.
I want you to think of this for a moment. Let's suppose there was a virus going around. And this virus caused people to really stunt their growth, ruin their income, and cause them to mix with people who are on the wrong track. And it was a virus, and there didn't seem to be any prescription to solve the problem. We would be in a panic state. We would be looking everywhere for some kind of a prescription to fix and kill this virus. But you know that's what a paradigm is? A paradigm is a program that is lodged in your subconscious mind, in your innate mind. It has been placed there genetically. From the moment of conception, all mom's DNA and all dad's DNA is your DNA. And then there's an attractive force set up. And when you are born, then your environment becomes part of the paradigm. Why do you think so many people are struggling? Why do you think only 3 or 4% live a truly full, wealthy, meaningful life? It's because everybody is caught up in the paradigm. When I started to study this, when I started to understand it, it just about blew my mind. And then when I found out I could change it. I could take a pen and write my own paradigm and live the way I really wanted to live. I almost found it hard to believe. You know, the law of success is a pretty interesting concept. There's been books written on it, stories told on it, lives have been spent looking for it. Let's understand that everything operates by law. The whole universe operates by law. The best definition of success I have ever heard was one that Earl Nightingale originated way back in 1959. He said, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Let's break that down for a moment. Success is the progressive,
I remember that,
continually moving, progressive realization, constant awareness of a worthy ideal. An ideal is an idea that you have fallen in love with. An ideal is an idea that you're intellectually, emotionally, and physically involved with. An ideal is an idea that you've fallen in love with. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So you don't ask, are you worthy of the idea? Are you worthy of the good? Is it worthy of you? Now you're getting into law of success. Is it worthy of you? You see, what you're going to do is trade your life. You're trading your life for whatever it is you're going after. So you want to make up your mind, whatever your goal happens to be, whatever you are pursuing, make certain it's worthy of you because you're trading your life for it. The law of success
12, last
calls
set.
for you to continually moving toward a predetermined objective in life and bringing your life in harmony with the laws that govern the entire universe. Think of this for a moment. Do you know that every living soul gets exactly the same amount of time? Exactly the same amount of time. Figure it out. You get all there is. A hobo sleeping under a bridge or on a park bench that has no material possessions, none, does nothing of any constructive nature. That person gets exactly the same amount of time as the most productive industrialist in the world. We all get exactly the same amount of time. So it's what we do with the time that makes a difference. I want you to think of the number of time management programs. Almost everyone under the sun has time management programs.
Ironborn day number 12 or 11, one of the two. It was leg day. Let me check it out, see which one it was.
Do you know why?
Okay, day number 11 is done. Do a nice little stretch after and get ready for my day. All right.